Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I have been on YouTube, and my last video was actually me explaining why I hadn't been on YouTube for like 2 months, and then I ghosted you guys for another month, and I feel really bad about it. But as I said in my last video, I was going through a lot of stuff, and that is why I wasn't uploading. And then in December I was still going through the same things, and it got really dark and I was in the hospital, and yeah, December was not a good month for me. 2019 as a whole was not a good year for me, so I am so glad that we are finally in 2020. And yeah, I'm excited for this video because there are so many things that I'm looking forward to in 2020, and some of my resolutions reflect that. And yeah, I also am going to include my December wrap-up in this video since I didn't make one, and I actually read 3 books in December, which is surprising to me because I didn't think I would read anything. I thought I wasn't even going to complete my goal of reading 50 books in 2019, but I did, so that's good. I think I'm gonna go through and do the books that I read in December first, and then I can do my resolutions after that, because I have more resolutions than books, obviously. So the first book that I read was Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. May, that's me. I'm being stupid, but I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I read this because I had never read it before, and also the Greta Gerwig adaptation came out on Christmas, so I wanted to read the book before I went into getting my heart trampled on again. And yeah, I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars because the only thing that I don't like about this book is the ending. I don't like where Joe ends up, and I don't like where Lori ends up, but that's just my personal opinion, I guess. I just feel like they both deserved better, and that's that. The second book that I read in December was actually Howls Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones, something like that. And I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Howls Moving Castle is the first in the series of books that she has. I believe there's 3 in the series, but the first one is just like about Hal and Sophie and their whole story, and then the other 2 I'm pretty sure are like they still include Hal, but I think it's not like the story's not based on him, like it's not all about him. That's just what I've heard. I don't know, I might be wrong, but yeah, I really love the movie Howls Moving Castle, and I actually didn't know there was a book until my friend Noelle, she read it, and I was like, what? I didn't even know this was a thing. And so I read it and I really enjoyed it. It is a bit different from the movie, so if you haven't read the book and if you watch the movie, you'll notice, like, if you go and read the book, there's like a lot of differences in it, but I still enjoyed it a lot. It was still like the same characters, same plot line basically, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. The last book that I read in December was The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I had read this in high school and I didn't appreciate it that much because, you know, I was in high school. I was stupid in high school, but I read it again because it's the 20s and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and that's all I have to say about that. So these are my New Year's resolutions for 2020, and my first New Year's resolution is to read 100 books, and I have never made 100 books my goal. I have never even attempted to read 100 books. Last year I did 50, and I literally struggled to do 50 books, so I'm curious to see how I'll handle 100 books. Hopefully well. My second resolution is to lose weight, which I said last year, and I didn't do anything. So I'm kicking myself in the butt this year, okay? We're gonna start reading more. We're gonna work out, get healthy, you know, all those things, because I've been getting my mind healthy, so now I want my body healthy. And, you know, yeah, I just want to be healthy, and a girl looks funky. So my third resolution is to get a new job, because I want to move out, which is my fourth resolution. I need a new job, and I need to move out my house because I don't want to live with my parents forever. Well, my mom forever. Some of you might want to live in a basement at your parents' house for your whole life, and hey, do whatever you want, but I'm not trying to live that life. So yeah, that is 2 resolutions in 1. Get a new job, move out. Preferably with Cam, because we are looking for a place soon-ish. The next thing that is on my list for New Year's resolutions is to enjoy the little things in life. And this has a lot to do with why I was gone in December, and I was taking my life for granted a lot. And I don't know, it was just really dark for me in December. 2019 was not a good year for me. And so my goal, one of my goals for 2020 is to appreciate all the things in my life, whether they're bad or good. You can always find the silver lining in anything, and that's what I'm going to strive to do in 2020. The next thing that is on my resolution list is actually something that I have been trying to do for like 5 years now, and it is to finish the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin, which is Game of Thrones, if you didn't know. Yeah, I read the first 2, and I'm currently reading the 3rd, but I'm only at like, I think 200 pages in or so. And I also have Fire and Blood that I need to finish. And then there's 2 more books in the Song of Ice and series after the 3rd one. And so they're just so long. They're so long. And the 3rd book is the biggest. So I'm like a little intimidated, even though I know pretty much everything that happens already because I love Game of Thrones. My goal is to finish it this year. Hopefully I finish it because it's been a long time. It's been 5 years, like I said. I need to get it done. And then the last thing that is on my list for my New Year's resolutions in 2020 is to post regularly on this channel. I never had a consistent schedule on YouTube, and so I am planning for 2020 to keep a regular schedule, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I am going to be uploading at least once a week. So yeah, I would say twice a week, but you know, we're kind of pushing it with the 1 week thing because I'm not used to regularly posting anyways. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's one of my resolutions as well, to post regularly on YouTube and actually, you know, get into the booktube community, because you know, I've been slacking. And 2019 was terrible, but that's no excuse. It is an excuse, but it's whatever. Okay, so yeah, those are all my New Year's resolutions. Please tell me yours in the description box. Please tell me your resolutions in the comment section below if you don't mind, because I might want to add things to my list, or you know, someone else might want to know so they can add to their own resolution list. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you next week, hopefully. I'm not gonna say hopefully, even though I did say hopefully. I'm just gonna say see you next week, and if you don't see me, then sorry. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see ya. Bye.